Okay. Tarun, tell me something yourself in brief.
Okay, good evening, sir. I am Toralal Sahu. I have done my graduation in mechanical engineering from Blank Institute of Technology. Currently, I am working as an assistant manager in Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited. My job profile is preventive maintenance of mechanical equipments and requisition of the spare parts. My hobbies are playing cricket and swimming.
So you are working in a Ispat
Rashtriya
Limited,
Ispat
no?
Nigam. Yes, sir.
Rashtriya Ispat Nigam. So you are like maintenance engineer.
Yes, sir. Maintenance.
Okay. So
Maintenance plus.
hopefully, okay. So now hopefully you are working in a core. Hopefully you are
Yes, sir.
not will the like not you are like disagree that you are not working in your core branch. So
Yes,
are
sir.
you
I am.
happy with your current job?
Happy with the current job, but financial condition of the company is not good. That's why I want.
Do you get your salary on time?
No, sir. Actually, I'm not getting salary and facing some financial problem. That's why I want to company.
Okay. Okay. Which type of you are working? Like which like type of work you get in your company?
It is mix of managerial plus technical jobs, sir. We have to do the preventive maintenance of the mechanical equipments and requisition of the spare parts, supervision of work, and the job allocation to the my subordinates.
Okay. Like which type of maintenance take place in the industry most of the time?
Actually, there are three types of maintenance: preventive maintenance, predictive maintenance, and corrective maintenance. Preventive maintenance is done at regular interval of time, sir, and predictive maintenance is it is some kind of before failure of the equipment we get the information that certain problem has occurred in this machine. That's why it has getting like some abnormal sound or uneven vibration. Before failure of that equipment, we do the maintenance. And third is corrective maintenance. That is done after the breakdown of the equipment to restore the normal conditions.
So what is the like most of the time industry use preventive maintenance? Why?
Uh, yes, sir. Most of the time we use preventive maintenance.
Why?
Because sir, preventive maintenance is less costlier than other maintenance, because at a regular interval of time we observe the equipment, then there will be less chances of the failure of the equipment, and that's why we do the preventive maintenance.
Okay. Like in which terms, like as you said, the preventive maintenance is less costly, no? Than other maintenances. So in which
Just
terms you told about it?
suppose, sir, if there is breakdown happens, and so there will be stoppage of the production, and that will the cost hugely to the production unit as compared to, and in the preventive maintenance we do for a regular interval, that will there will be not complete replacement of the equipment. There will be small yeah, uh, means maintenance like the proper like take example of the gearbox, proper checking the oil level in the gearbox, whether the foundation bolt are loose or not, we have to tight that, and whether coupling are properly aligned or not. In this way we check. Gearbox is damaged, then we have to replace the whole gearbox. That will take more time and more costlier as compared to the preventive measures. In this way,
Okay. If I just focus on the material, just focus on the material cost, not the all over cost, which is more cheaper. Which type of maintenance is more cheaper in terms of just cost of material?
in terms of the cost of material, I will say preventive maintenance will be cheaper, sir. Because in the
Like, if machine is working, it's
yes, sir.
not failure, you just change the
Uh,
parts. Or if I change the part after the failure, which is like the frequency will be higher na, in preventive maintenance.
Preventive maintenance will, yes, sir, frequency will be higher,
So
but
I need more parts to replace. So in terms of material, I ask in terms of material.
in terms of material, there will be more parts to be replaced in the preventive maintenance, but there will be small parts in the big machine, sir. So that will be more, not the big huge machine will be replaced at the time. I I think this.
Like if machine is working, okay.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
uh, c- like how you define the life of flywheel?
Life of machine, sir.
No, there is a
Life of,
flywheel. There is a
yeah,
flywheel attached with your rotatory machine. So
yes,
is
sir.
there a life criteria to replace the flywheel?
Uh, yes, sir. There is a mean time between the failures of that machine we can define through that, and also there is a number of cycles revolution through which machine go through which we can define that after this time this machine will occur some there will be
Okay,
some
great. If a flywheel attached with a machine rotary machine, if flywheel will fail, which type of failure it will occur and why?
sir, it will fail because of the fluctuating load, I think, because it is rotating.
Fluctuating load.
Yes, sir.
Okay, why we use flywheel in rotatory machines?
Rotating machine, we use the flywheel to restore the energy, sir, and at the time of requirement, it connected with the machine, and if there is more energy than required, then it will store the energy, and if there is more energy required, the case of is if there is less power available, then it will supply back to the machine, sir.
Okay, good. Okay. If we have two type of rotary machine, first one is electrical, and second one is the diesel driven. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in which type of machine we will use flywheel? The diesel driven or just electrical driven?
Diesel driven, sir.
Why we don't use flywheel in the electrical pumps?
Sir, because they are getting direct supply to the from the source. That's why I
So, so it will make difference to use flywheel or not. Okay, what is the main purpose of flywheel?
main purpose of time is to store the energy, sir.
To store the energy.
Yes, sir. To store
This
the
is the
energy
main
and
purpose of
supply it.
flywheel. To store the
Yes, sir.
energy.
To store the energy and reduce the fluctuation of the speed of the rotating machines. That's why.
Okay, do we have fluctuation in electrical machines?
Yes, sir. We can get a fluctuation because of the power variation. We can get fluctuation. So I think that
So
we can use in both. Uh, it will be used in electrical, sir, not in diesel, sir.
have you ever seen flywheel attached with the electrical motors?
I haven't seen, sir.
It is told now we can use, then why we are not using?
Actually, in my working area, I haven't seen. That's why I said that. Other areas, maybe it will be having the flywheel with
Good. Okay, which type of process, like which material is mostly used to carrying the, like, transport the petroleum floats in the pipelines?
for transporting the steel pipe is used, sir, for transporting the petroleum product.
Steel pipes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the maximum percentage of carbon in steel?
Maximum percentage of the carbon in steel is up to 2%, sir.
Up to 2%.
Mm.
After 2%,
After 2%, it will be called as uh, sorry, cast iron, sir.
Faster. So, okay, what is the maximum percentage of iron we can mix? What is the percentage of maximum carbon we can mix with the iron?
Maximum with the 6.67%, sir.
Okay, if I mix 8% carbon in iron, what will happen?
Uh, there will be graphite flakes will be formed. Sir.
Graphite flax.
Yes,
Do you know cast iron?
yes, sir.
It will have graphite flax or not?
Uh, yes, sir. It is having the graphite flakes.
The cast iron have the less than 6.67 percentage of iron, but it also have the graphite flax. Why?
Sir, because because it form carbon nodules with the iron. That's why it is having the graphite flakes. Sir.
Can you repeat your answer?
Carbon a small ball type shape form. Mm, that is why
Do you
the
know between the difference with the nodulus iron or nodulus cast iron or the normal cast iron? Okay. Can you tell me the type of the cast irons?
nodulus cast iron and sir, I am not able to.
Okay. Okay. If I supply water from a pipeline, can I transport the petroleum fluid also from the same pipeline? Or we should make some design difference or material difference to
There
transport the
will be some
petroleum?
design difference will be there, sir, because in water there will be corrosion. There will be chances of the corrosion in the pipes. Sir. So we will use the different material for water and we'll use different material for
Okay.
the
Where is the more corrosive? In a petrol one or water one?
water one, sir.
So there is no need to think about the corrosion, na? If I supply petroleum with the same line. If the line is safe for the water, can I transport petroleum fluid also from the same?
But the sir, pressure will be more in the petroleum pipeline, sir.
Why?
So because it is supplied in the liquefied form, so there will be uh, uh,
Mostly petroleum fluids are in the liquid form. Do you ever
but
see the liquid petroleum things in a solid form or gaseous form? The raw petroleum fluids are most of the time in the liquid form. Then why we use
but
higher pressure?
because we have to supply the more volume in the more volume in the so we have to compress it, sir. That's why uh, so that
To,
is why
s- to transport the petroleum product, I have to compress the petroleum fluids.
no, sir.
So think about it. Which designs, which materials I have to change to transport petrol from the same line. Okay, what is the flash point of petrol?
Flash point of the petrol is the point where the when the we when when it ignites when comes in the contact with the fire.
What is the fire point?
Fire point is the same thing, but it holds for the same.
Can you please repeat your answer?
If we,
You are not audible to me. No, I can't hear you. You check your internet access and all.
hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. If we bring the petrol in the contact with some inflammable object, and it gets burning, and it hold for the it hold for the some time. That temperature will be called the stress point, sir.
So which will be more, the flash point or fire point?
Fire point will be more, sir.
So, like if I say what is the difference between reciprocating pumps or the rotary pumps?
So the reciprocating pump, there is a piston cylinder arrangement, and there is a reciprocating motion of the piston inside the cylinder due to which the suction created, and it intake the fluid and compress during the outward motion of the piston, and delivers at the high pressure. But in a rotary pump, it provide increase the pressure of the fluid due to the rotation of the impeller, sir.
Okay, which type of pumps we are used to transport the petroleum fluids?
Centrifugal pump, sir.
Centrif- Which type of centrifugal pumps?
Rotary type centrifugal pumps.
Rotary type. Is there any reciprocating type rotary fluid pump?
What, sir?
Like you say, this is the rotary type centrifugal pump. Is there any type of centrifugal pump?
Yes, sir. There are based on the impeller, there are three types of the centrifugal pump: closed impeller, open impeller, and semi-open impeller, sir. So,
Okay, then if I transport the raw petroleum fluid, which type of impeller we should use?
for transporting, we should use the closed impeller type impeller.
For the raw petroleum fluid,
What, sir?
not after the distillation. I want to transport the raw
Uh,
petroleum fluids.
for raw raw will use the open type impeller, sir.
Why? Okay, leave it. Like, can you tell me the like when we use pumps to transport the petroleum
When
fluids?
we use the pump,
Like,
when uh,
yeah.
we have to when we have to supply fluid for longer distance, or from a lower pressure to higher pressure. In this condition, we use the pumps.
Okay. Great. Okay. Have you ever used Vaseline in your home?
Yes, sir.
Do you know this is a type of petroleum fluid, the petroleum product,
Yes, sir. It is made from wax.
wax, or petroleum product?
Wax is a petroleum product.
Okay. So if I say, is this solid, liquid, or gas? In which form the Vaseline present?
It is in present in solid form.
Solid form.
Yes.
Thank you. Now we conclude your
Okay, sir.
interview. Like you have to read some about the turbo machinery, no? Which type of
Okay.
machinery and pipelines, no? Especially the most of the time IOCS ask question from the turbo machinery as well as pipelines, no? So
सर
read
ये
something about it.
पाइपलाइन, ओके, ये
Yeah.
पाइपलाइन कौन सा यूज करना है सर? उसमें थोड़ा डाउट था, वो वाटर पाइपलाइन और पेट्रोल पाइप दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या रहेगा सर?
दोनों में डिफरेंस रहेगा ना। अगर अगर आप आपको पहले पढ़ना पड़ेगा कि पेट्रोल को इग्नाइट करने के लिए आपको क्या करना चाहिए। पेट्रोलियम वेपर होना चाहिए। तो
यस
आप
सर।
पानी का पाइप अगर आधा भी फ्लो करेगा तो चलेगा। पेट्रोल में ऐसा नहीं कर सकते ना। अगर आधा होगा तो आधे में वेपर बन जाएगी तो इग्नाइट हो सकता है।
अच्छा
अगर
अच्छा।
पाइप फुली कवर्ड रहेगा तो वेपर के लिए जगह ही नहीं बनेगी तो इग्नाइट नहीं हो सकता।
ओके सर, और
जिस
मटेरियल में क्या डिफरेंस रहेगा सर? वो कौन सा टाइप का मटेरियल यूज करते हैं पाइप को?
तो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वी यूज सम कोटिंग्स द नॉर्मल but we
नॉर्मल स्टील।
use some, yeah, normal shape, but most of the time we use the coatings inside the pipes, which are like
ओके
prevent from their petroleum products. No,
ओके
because petroleum products are also hydrocarbons. They also make some like products
ओके
which are not suitable to transport the things. No, so you should read about this. Just go
ओके
on the Google and type the things. If you like, you have to read about the petroleum industry. Na? If you go in the IOCL, they always ask question from the petroleum industry. Na? So you should read about this. Okay. So you are good in your field, like as you like working in a preventive maintenance, like maintenance engineer. You are good in it field, but now you are switching from maintenance engineer to a petroleum industry. Na? So you
राइट।
should read about these things. Okay.
ओके
So best of luck. Or most of the time things are come from the basics, so you should know about the basic, how we extract petroleum fruits, how we transport, how we filters and all the things. Okay, so
ओके
read about the
सर।
basics.
ओके ओके
Okay,
सर। सर आपको कैसा लगा सर इंटरव्यू? थोड़ा मतलब, और ये पेट्रोलियम में इम्प्रूव
I
करना
give
है
me
और
I give me I give you feedback now. You are good in
हाँ।
your work, but now you are switching to other company. Now you should read about that company you
ओके
wish
ओके
to. Okay, so best of
ओके
luck.
ओके।